Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Obviously, as you can see, there's some crazy shit going on. I don't understand what has happened with the whole camera setup tonight. I don't get it, man. I didn't ask for this to change, but seems like everything has changed. So we've got a totally close-up backdrop that really doesn't show what we've been looking at before. Right now I am thoroughly I'm pissed off. I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. I didn't ask for this shit. And I'm not real thrilled with how this is coming together tonight so far. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Not what I'm looking for. Not what I expected. So, given all that, we're just going to keep on rolling anyhow. I mean, it's not like anybody's watching anyway. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I can kind of shove some shit around and maybe I can come up with a little bit better shot, but that's going to be tough. I mean, I still can't get everything in that we've been getting in the shots, and I don't know exactly what's going on. Lots of things are seeming kind of out of whack right now with what's happening here on my, with my whole setup. I don't get it. I'm, again, really, really not thrilled with how this is going so far. I can't even tell if we're actually live yet. Just it's starting to seem like tonight is just going to be total shit, and doesn't seem like it's going to be worth a damn at all so far. I don't see it working out too well. I'm not understanding why everything is so small here. I don't understand what really is happening, why my picture is so vastly different than what I've had before. I don't get it, guys. I don't understand why the shot is so tight, and I have no clue, man. Still can't even find the stream. So hey, there we go. Looks like we're showing up, but anyway, this one is kind of a wreck right from the fucking jump, isn't it? But such is the world, I suppose. So anyhow, it's Friday night. I don't know, what'd you guys get into this week? It was a week, man, I guess. I don't know. I got a decent amount of practice in. I got a fair bit of practice going this week, and had a good opportunity to get some chord work in. Obviously that's still pretty necessary for me. Didn't master anything, didn't conquer anything this week. So we'll see, how that stuff goes. Having some huge internet problems tonight apparently as well. Because like I'd want it goddamn easy or something. Shit. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it in terms of bad internet. I can't fix that. The shot, the quality of the shot and all that, obviously that's me. I got to figure out what the hell's going on with that. I have no clue. So Anyway, hey, how you doing? I see ya on the chat. Right on. Somebody actually watching the show. That doesn't happen very often. So, maybe, and it's not my mother. Let's be real clear about that for all of you who've watched the show before. It's generally only my mother that watches. And, yeah. So anyways, I did get a lot of chord work in this week. I told you guys I would try to get a vocal cover recorded, and I recorded it, and it was terrible. It was far worse than, the crappy covers I'm giving you all the time. So, we're going to let that one sit in the can. I don't know that anyone will ever see that. That may never, ever make it out into the world, because it was terrible. It was just horrendously bad, and, hey, whatever. So yeah, you guys might never see that. I may try to work on that a little more and get that one out for you. I definitely try to get some plans going this week and some things worked out in terms of how to get some sort of structure to these shows. How to, not necessarily have these things scripted per se, but have an outline so that I know what I want to do on the show, what we're going to get into that night, that week, what have you. So that's kind of some of my effort this week. Also, I did make some progress with the MPK. For anybody who's really cares about that front, I did I figured out where I was going wrong and got a vocal track in there. I haven't really settled on one that I like, but I did find some vocal tracks, and we're able to import those in and get those to loop to where I could then put a beat behind it. None of them were any good. None of them were good at all. About as bad as the singing. But it's a start, and I'm still having some issues with that thing in terms of output. Everywhere I've been able to get an opportunity to ask to tell it where I want the output, I have asked it to go through the Focusrite. It doesn't seem like it wants to do that. Seems like that's not quite working out for me just yet, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'll figure that one out. We'll have to see about that. I'm not real sure. Also this week, I did get one more piece to throw up on the set behind me. Kind of maybe make it not so stupid looking, make it a little less plain and a little more interesting. So we will have a new neon sign at some point relatively soon. I'm sure it'll take a couple weeks for that to show up. I'm just kind of pissed off. It's just not seeming like that this show is just not working out much tonight. I'm really starting to consider perhaps I shut this one down and go back to the real simple route with the telephone. Telephone seems to be pretty much spot on every time. So I tell you what, given the one viewer we got right now, I don't care. You know what? We can stay on this way. It don't matter. It don't matter. we can stay on this way, and I'll figure out the screen. I'll figure out this shot, what's going on with the camera, why that suddenly changed to such a tight shot. I mean, I haven't moved the camera. You guys know, my most loyal of viewers will know that my recording rig, my studio, quote unquote, is a bunch of stuff stacked up on kind of like a work table that I built that I can move around. And so, it's helpful because I can keep the light, the controls for the lights here, so that I can get those guys to do their thing when I need them to, because I tell you what, as much as I love my audience, yeah, I sure do, guys. Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. I really appreciate you coming to check out the show. As much as I love those guys over there in the audience, if I don't light that sign to tell them when to hoot and holler, they're not gonna. So anyhow, I got this setup. It's kind of mobile, so I can put stuff away and actually sleep on my bed, because I do film these in my bedroom, as I've said before, and it's pretty packed in here, with stuff, guitars, dog, amplifiers, shit everywhere, and it's a little busy. So apparently, in all these moving around and starting and stopping and changing things, I've managed to get some sort of setting completely wrong, and not real sure on how to take care of that one. So we're going to get this close in, tight shot. But hey, you know what? Now, with what we've got now, you can indeed see the new sign behind me. That's a fabulous addition to the show. I mean, that brought us up 3, 4, 5 rungs, on the ladder of professional quality and such. The fact I didn't start the show with a mouthful of bubblegum tonight also brings up the professional quality of the show, obviously. So, and on that note, we'll roll right back to that MPK. Getting that thing going to me is big, because I want to try to make the channel better for you guys, make it more interesting for new folks to come watch and check us out. So I want to use that MIDI to be able to create some sort of an opening screen, an opening, 20-30 second thing for the show, and the same to close the show out, and have some music that maybe I can put together that sounds decent enough, and at least will be mine and can be played without licensing and blah blah blah, copyright stuff. And at that point, then maybe I'll be able to do some full-on crappy covers and do some MIDI covers, so that you guys can hear the crappy backing music to my crappy bass and guitar solos, are playing. And obviously, hopefully they get a little less crappy over time. But hey, we're not going to hold our breath around here. We're here to learn, and we're here to help other folks learn, and that's kind of the deal. So anyway, that the MPK did take up a fair bit of time. I mean, I probably put 3, 4, 5 hours into that one over the course of a couple of days, trying to just get it to where it looked like it was recording, and that I was actually moving forward and getting some progress with it. I thought at one point that I had the whole streaming thing figured out to be able to stream to multiple locations at once. It doesn't seem like that's working out for me. I mean, it really seems like this episode is pretty bad up to this point. And jumpy, and I'm not getting good internet. I'm just kind of watching that. You can see I'm not watching the camera. I'm kind of watching the internet right now to see how bad it's just. Even with the hard line, I'm just not keeping good internet tonight. That's got to be, something on the cable on their end, obviously. Wednesday night show looked like it went off without a hitch. Sounded good, looked good. Obviously, the content wasn't so great, but hey, man, we'll get the content zeroed in on eventually. But given some of what's going on here, gang, why don't you guys, go smoke a cigarette or something? Whatever. Give me 5, 6, 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm gonna be back up. I'm gonna switch to the phone, and the board, and take some of this other stuff out of the loop tonight, because it seems like it's just causing problems. So give me 4 or 5 minutes, 10 minutes max. I'll be right back. I probably will. Go ahead. Yeah, give me a few minutes. Bust out the other tripod, get the phone up.